Good morning, everyone. Well, it was a wet night across Wisconsin, but fortunately things are quieting down this morning, and let's talk about who has a chance still of seeing rain for the morning commute. If you're in Chippewa-Falls, la-crosse, Winona, rain is over with. It's going to be a dry morning commute, but still a cloudy morning commute. Do want to leave the chance in for showers, Madison, Portage, Baraboo, Beaver-Dam, Racine, Kenosha. But notice how there are some gaps. So it's not a guarantee you're going to see rain for the morning commute, but the chance is there. So be prepared to encounter some showers. But already we're certainly past the peak of the activity. Now, I do think most are probably going to dry out by the end of the morning hours, except for places like Lake-Geneva, Racine, Kenosha. I'm going to leave in the chance for a few sprinkles through the early afternoon. Notice this is at 3 o'clock, and yeah, the possibility is still there, but it is small. Madison, Portage, Beaver-Dam, Baraboo, even you are going to be dry. And I do think that it's just through early mid-afternoon, I think by the late afternoon, early evening hours, even around the Racine, Kenosha area, we dry out. And then we'll have a dry period in the state. But how long will it last? Okay, so this is 8 o'clock this evening. We jump ahead to the morning commute tomorrow. And yes, still looking dry across the state, both the southern part of the state and the northern part of the state. But notice how the cloud cover, though temporarily trying to thin, is starting to thicken back up already. So as far as when the rain is going to start to push in again, notice that the bulk of the rain, 5 o'clock Tuesday afternoon over Minnesota, and I think that's correct, but I'm not going to rule out the possibility of some showers starting to pop up for places like Chippewa-Falls, la-crosse, Winona. I do think if you're in Baraboo, Portage, Madison, Racine, Kenosha, the homebound commute Tuesday is going to be dry. The wind, so there's not going to be much wind today, but it's looking breezy across southern Wisconsin for Tuesday afternoon, and we'll call it windy for the central and northern part of the state, with those gusts getting around 30 miles per hour. Meanwhile, gusts will mainly be around 20 miles per hour in the southern part of the state. So now let's talk about when the good chance of rain is. So this is associated with a warm front that's going to be working across the state, and here we are midnight, Tuesday night, and this is the peak of the activity, it looks like, for places like la-crosse, Winona, Chippewa-Falls. If we go later in the night, probably when most folks are still asleep, this will be the peak of the activity for places like Portage, Madison, kind of right in the middle of the state, the warm front. Now, for the Wednesday morning commute, it does look like the best chance of rain is going to be the eastern third of the state. So, pretty good chance of rain for the morning commute for Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee. And still got to leave the chance in there for places like Portage and Madison, though I think the better chance will probably be a little bit to the east. All right, so that's the rain situation. Now let's talk about temperatures. Today, a little bit cooler than yesterday. Not too much. High of 47 in Chippewa-Falls, 45 in Madison, may hit 50 around the Racine, Kenosha area. And not much wind today, so fortunately no wind chill factor to worry about, and not much wind tonight. These temperatures are pretty reasonable for this time of year. A low of 33 in Chippewa-Falls, 35 in la-crosse, 34 in Janesville, and 32 in Madison. We're going to be warming tomorrow. However, the winds will be picking up and breezy in the southern third of the state and windy for the central and northern part of the state. But we'll take the warmer temperatures, even if the winds have to pick up. 54 for our high in la-crosse, 51 in Madison. The one place where it might be a little bit cooler due to the direction of the winds, it might be around Racine, Kenosha. Notice low to mid 40s a possibility, but most places we're talking about the low to mid 50s, it looks like. And then for tomorrow night, actually, warmer than tonight, thanks to that warm front. 37 for our low in Chippewa-Falls, 41 in Madison, 41 in Kenosha. But don't get too excited, because guess what? Already Wednesday afternoon, a cold front will be sweeping through and cooling us back down.